Hello everybody, MorbTron here. Quick channel update, or I'm going to keep it as quick as I possibly can. The type of content that I'm creating is going to be changing here on YouTube. Now, before you hit the unsub button, still going to be Destiny 2. I'm not going to be changing what I talk about in Destiny 2, but more so how I talk about it. That's the only thing that's going to be different. Since I launched my YouTube channel a couple years ago, I have always been family friendly, meaning that I don't swear in my videos, and if other people that I have in my videos happen to swear, I try to. I missed a couple times, but I've censored those videos, meaning that I've messed with the audio to make sure that those swear words aren't actually in the video. But that's going to be changing, and there is a reason for that other than just wanting to not have to edit those out, which doesn't take a long time, but definitely I would say doubles the amount of time it takes to edit a video sometimes. It's more so about a change happening to YouTube because of a change in a law. Now, I'm not going to get into specifics. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to another YouTuber's video where he goes kind of in depth talking about the reason why this change is happening, why this law is being written here in the United States. But I'll leave that to him because otherwise this video would be way too long, and it doesn't need to be. So if you are a person that is going to be offended, or maybe not so much offended, but if you're a person that watches my channel because I'm family friendly, I do apologize, but this is a change that has to happen as a precaution. So again, I apologize. But change has to happen. It has to happen. So there is a new law that is coming into play, and YouTube has to react to it and deal with it as best as YouTube can. There is a new law being signed in by the Federal Trade Commission here in the United States that affects how an old law is enforced. This old law is called COPPA. It's basically very short TLDR. It protects children from being targeted by ads, which is good. It's a good thing to have a law against. But YouTube hasn't really been ever playing by the rules when it comes to that. And this new law, this new addendum to this law, is going to allow the FTC to both fine YouTube, which they already have, and fine video creators for making videos with personalized ads on them targeted towards children. Now, I don't do that. The channels that are going to be affected by this directly are going to be channels like toy review channels that are specifically directed at children. This being a channel about a T for Teen game in which you're shooting aliens and sometimes other people in the face, not really directed at children. Nor do I really word what I say towards children not intended. So I shouldn't have anything to worry about. And in fact, if it was something where I could trust YouTube and just expect them to not punish people that don't need to be punished, I'd be fine. I would just leave my channel as it is. But being on this platform, even as short amount of time as I have been, I know that anytime YouTube tries to do something, more often than not, their automated systems that they develop go way overboard and end up punishing people that don't need to be punished. For instance, back when the first adpocalypse happened, you could not really afford to be non-family friendly. And even though a lot of other people were making family-friendly content, they got punished for it and didn't get ads in their videos. Now, not getting ads on your videos there's a lot more to it than just not making money off your video. In fact, if making money off of creating YouTube videos was my goal here, I'm doing it very, 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 very badly. I don't make any money here on YouTube. I barely make enough to cover the occasional video game purchase that I make. I do this out of fun. And I do this to try to grow an audience and just have fun doing it and kind of grow a community. It's what I do this for. So if you're here watching this video right now, I love you. I'm glad you're here, and I want you to keep being here, you know? I want my videos to keep being here. And that's the whole point of this change. So the way things are supposed to work is only channels that are directly targeted towards children, like toy review channels, will get their personalized ads taken away. And what having personalized ads means, basically, on YouTube is that when somebody like Google searches something or browses for something on Amazon, your web browser stores that information, and then, hey presto, you see ads for it on YouTube, Facebook, that sort of thing. That's a personalized ad. If you don't have those enabled on your videos, YouTube can't put personalized ads on your video. And if they can't put personalized ads on your video, their algorithm is a lot more likely to suppress your video and rather show you somebody else's video on the same topic that has personalized ads on it, because then YouTube makes a lot more money. It's the way the system works. YouTube is a business. YouTube makes YouTube a lot of money. YouTube makes their creators a decent amount of money when you get really big. If you're really small, they don't care about you. And that's just the way that it's got to be, because YouTube is a business for Google. So, we're going to tab out here and we're going to take a look at my analytics page on YouTube. And now keep in mind that my channel is incredibly small compared to gargantuan channels out there, like, well, for instance, PewDiePie, just naming one, just a big one, one big one, or even somebody like Mr. Fruit, who has over 1 million subs, or Jez, who has almost 500,000 subs, or Dado, who just hit over 1 million subs last month. They have, you know, a lot more data. They have a lot more at stake in this than I do, but I want to continue to grow my channel, so I also need to pay attention to this. So if you take a look here, this is my audience page on YouTube here, which it says, hey, you suck because you don't have any subscribers. You suck. You don't get any views. I know that, YouTube. Slow your roll. But here we look at the age here. You see a good roughly 80% of my channel's demographic is between the ages of 18 and 34. So I should have absolutely nothing to worry about for this new YouTube algorithm bot that's going around and could potentially flag somebody's video or entire channel at being directed towards children. But YouTube's been notoriously terrible at making automated algorithm changes like that, and I'm just going to be throwing in a swear word or two, or more, depending on the type of content, that will prevent that, hopefully, and will make my channel not as family-friendly-ish. So, YouTube has always fucked that up. They always have. And there we go. So that's the one F-bomb. And they go way overboard with flagging things that don't deserve to be flagged. So that's the reason for the change. That's the channel update. So again, if you're somebody that watched my channel because it was family friendly and now that's changing, I apologize. I hate to see you go. I would love to see you stay, but if you can't, I apologize. It sucks. It sucks, and if I'm overreacting and all this blows over and the only channels affected are the channels that should be affected by this new law, a new algorithm that YouTube has to put into place, I'll change back. It's not a big deal. It's a quick change either way. But it's a change I think I should let you all know about before you watch a new one of my videos and you hear an F-bomb dropped. And you're maybe, you know, at work or at school or in a public place and you don't want to be profane. So there we go. I'm not going to do the usual YouTuber propaganda. I'm not going to ask for a like or a sub. But don't forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time.